Number 11, x cubed minus 6x squared plus 8x. Every one of them has an x in it. So I can factor the x out before I do this. And for what we're doing, I know that I wouldn't know how to do an x cubed. I never have. So I know that they're pulling an x out, leaving behind x squared minus 6x plus 8. Because if I distribute the x through, each one of these will be 1x less since we factored an x out because they all had an x in common. So now I'm simply going to factor the x squared minus 6x plus 8. We're going to break that trinomial down into product of two binomials. So the final piece, the 8, we have to think, what multiplied together to give us 8? It was 1 times 8 or it was 2 times 4. There's no other options. It is positive. Great. That means either both pieces here that multiplied together to give me that 8 were positive or both of them were negative. Since that's a negative right there, that means these guys both had to be negative. It's the only way to happen. So who's going to combine to give you a negative 6? These combine to give you a negative 9. These will combine to give you a negative 6. So it breaks down to an x minus 2, x minus 4. So x is a factor of this trinomial, x minus 2 is a factor, and x minus 4 is a factor of it. 12, again, an x cubed. So I know an x is coming out without even thinking. But also who else? 5, 15, 10. A 5 is the greatest common factor those guys have. So 5x times an x squared would give me 5x cubed. 5x times a 3x would give me 15x squared. And then this is just a 2. So that's easy enough. Nice thing, they're all positive. Well, factors of 2 are 1 and 2, that's it. So that's going to break down to a 1 and 2. Are they both negative, both positive? Well, since this is positive, they're both positive. So 5x times an x plus 1 times an x plus 2. Those are what we have when we break that down, factor it all the way down. Just remember, always pull out the greatest common factor first.